This is Ryan Watches a Movie, where we get our friend Ryan to watch a movie and tell us what he thought.
Going balls out in the lumberyard. Watching the Grunion Pro Magi. If you're listening to this, don't even waste your time.
Hello and welcome to Ryan Watches a Movie. This is episode number 142. My name is Adam Patterson. With me today we have Kevin Rakestraw. How you doing, Kevin?
Doing good.
We're also joined by Ryan Holes. How you doing?
Pretty good, I guess.
Pretty good. How have you played any more Assassin's Creed since we last spoke?
Yeah. And it really fucking irritates me.
Because it's the best game ever?
No, because it's the worst game ever, and I love Assassin's Creed.
Oh boy. Yeah, I got it for my birthday. I wasn't planning on buying it, but yep, not too happy with it. Very buggy. Not even fun.
They're awesome, but there's so many goddamn bugs, and the controls were ridiculous.
And the big draw of that is the fact that you get to explore Paris and there's all these people. You know, that's the thing that kind of makes it next gen.
Ooh.
And going through the huge crowds of people is cool unless you need to get someplace fast, because then you're just bumping into them and the character's not doing what you're telling them to do, and it just makes everything a pain.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but they've had quite a few chances to get the controls right. How many fucking times is it gonna take you, Ubisoft?
Yeah, the controls are a little wonky, not very responsive. Well, the thing that pisses me off the most about that game is the paywalls. The fact that I find this cool chest hidden somewhere in the game, and I'm like, oh, what's in here? What could be in here? And I try to open it, and it says, oh, gotta have the companion app. Gotta download that companion app.
Oh, that's bullshit.
So I download the companion app, and it doesn't work.
Oh, that's a dick move.
The companion app was completely broken when I tried to use it. It kept saying that it wasn't connected and that it couldn't connect. And if you pay $60 for a game, you should get the game. It shouldn't be. This isn't like some free to play thing where they're going to nickel and dime you with paywalls every 5 seconds.
You paid 60, I paid 90 because they got the season pass.
Are you
Because I love
kidding
that game.
Yeah, he bought the season pass.
First two.
I don't know what season pass. I don't understand.
So the season pass is you get all the DLC as soon as it comes out. So rather than having to pay for it piece by piece, you get it all, and you get a bit of a discount.
Do they do the cool move where they just release like one DLC and then that's it?
No, it's guaranteed. Like they have it pre-planned, but who knows when it's going to come out? Yeah, I'm not down with that.
I think I'm done with the screen.
Oh, I'm definitely done. I didn't even play Black Flag. I have Black Flag and I played it maybe twice. I'm just done with these open world games. I'm tired of them.
Sick and tired of that open world.
What was the last game you played, Kevin? Have you played any games recently?
I only play 2 games. That's it.
Sports game.
MLB?
I play the show, and then I play FIFA. And that's it. That's all I do. That's all I really have time for.
Cool.
I play FIFA every now and then.
I haven't played the new one, but yeah, looks fun. Ryan, what movie did you watch this week?
Series 7, The Contenders.
Series 7, The Contenders. Picked this in honor of The Hunger Games Mockingjay Part 1.
I don't know why that's so funny.
It is funny.
Instantly, if you say Mockingjay, I just laugh.
That's one of the dumbest things about those movies and books is the whole Mockingjay thing. Ugh. So this is written and directed by Daniel Minahan. Synopsis says a TV program selects people at random to kill one another for fame and their freedom. I think their freedom part is more important than the fame, but...
Nah,
so
it's
Ryan,
all about the fame.
This came out in 2001. obviously it has similar themes. That's why I picked it. People hunting each other for entertainment.
Oh, yeah.
Brian, why don't you tell us a little bit about Series 7, The Contenders?
Well, it's a action movie / comedy. So, like, each interaction is funny. And there's 6 people. There's an old woman, an old man, a pregnant woman who has previously won a lot. And I think 18-year-old girl.
Yeah,
And
she's young.
Younger guy he has cancer, so he's like all willing to commit suicide, but he does not in the end.
Okay.
Basically they all hunt each other and they all talk shit to each other, but like the old woman is the nicest woman ever born, and she can't pick up any weapons, and she hates violence. Like I said, the younger guy, he's all suicidal and down in dumps, and the one that's pregnant, she's funny.
She's also kind of a badass, if I remember correctly.
Yeah. Yes, she is. And it just goes throughout when the 18-year-old girl goes after the old man. She chases him with, I believe, a assault rifle and a handgun. And she goes over a hill to get him. And she comes back running back over the hill with no guns because the old man stole them from her and then shot her in the arm.
Oh, no.
And she gets back in the car and her parents start screaming at her because she didn't do the correct thing. Basically, it's all about them killing each other. And in the end, you find out the younger girl and the younger guy went to school together. And they basically fell in love. And they went their separate ways. And the guy wants the girl to kill him at first. And then all of a sudden he changes his mind. And it ends with they take a movie theater hostage and threaten to kill everyone. And the producers of the show come in and they turn their guns on them and then turn their guns on each other. And the younger guy, his current wife, comes and kills the lady in the movie theater, and the movie's over.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. So guns are being turned on everybody.
I explain what each person, the interactions they have, because that's basically the whole movie.
Mm-hmm.
But it's quite funny.
I do enjoy trying to piece together what the hell a movie is about, judged on your play-by-play of it.
Yeah, I mean, I saw this movie years ago. I think I saw it over at your house, Ryan. I think we watched it together.
Yeah, I think
we did.
When I saw it, I remember it.
Back when this came out. And I remember liking it quite a bit. I think I watched it several times when I had it.
You were all about Series 7.
I think I did like it a lot. Well, the thing is, the concept where it's a reality show with people killing each other, that sounds played out by today's standards, but back then this was kind of new. There were no other movies like this, and the way that the movie is presented, it's as if you're watching an episode of this show.
Yeah,
they do it like it's an actual reality TV show.
Yeah, they do every episode combined into one long movie.
Yeah, so it's basically like you're watching the entire series.
So you're binging it. You're binge watching Series 7. Oh man, so they predicted binge watching as well.
And back then, there was like Battle Royale. Battle Royale made me so excited because they didn't really hold back. And this movie really doesn't either, as far as language or violence, but like...
It's less violent than Battle Royale, though.
Yeah. But like against today's movies, they're all rated PG-13 and kid-friendly, and
like, even though they clearly shouldn't be.
Kid-friendly death. The best kind.
That is what it's like, though.
I know, which is more disturbing than actual violence for me, anyways. I don't know about you guys, but I always
actually, yeah, it is.
Well, I was surprised.
I always find it more disturbing.
I mean, Kevin, you saw the first Hunger Games, and they get away with quite a bit in that.
They do, and they just kind of mask it with that shaky cam.
Yeah.
That you know what's happening and what's happening, but you can't really see it clearly.
Like when the young girl gets killed, I was surprised they were able to show all that. I can't remember her name, but you know who I'm talking about. The girl, she was like 8 years old.
Yeah. It's disturbing. It's
in
disturbing
this movie,
that's for everyone,
Yeah. And in this movie, there's some younger people, but it's mostly adults. Yeah. It's mostly adults. Even the younger kids are in, I don't know, how old are they? Like 16, 17?
The youngest girl just graduated high school.
Okay, so 18 then. So my question is, and I don't remember this from when I originally saw it, how do they pick the people and why are they picking the people? I know it's like some kind of lottery, right?
It's a random lottery.
But why? How would the government allow this to happen?
I don't really know.
Because it makes sense in Battle Royale where it's population control. So they are trying to kill off young kids.
Plus those kids are little shits.
And I think also they mentioned in Battle Royale that it was something to do with the youth getting completely out of control and crime.
Yeah, and just being overall dicks.
Yeah.
These kids are just a bunch of dicks, really.
And in that, they kill an entire class of people. In this, it's 6 people. So if you're talking about population control, it's probably not going to... And you have old people in there, too, an old lady. So I don't really get it.
I think...
I don't think it really ever explains it.
Yeah,
I think it just sort of throws you in the middle of the show.
Oh, yeah, maybe.
Which is, I think, how they kind of skirted around that.
Yeah,
that it's like, it's Series 7, so we're the 7th season of this. We don't have to explain.
The other interesting thing about this is that it's not in a remote jungle or an arena of some sort. It's just out in the open. It's in public.
All the people live... I guess the show takes place again and again.
Does it take place in the same town?
As far as I know, yes.
Now, because I really don't remember anything from this movie, honestly. But is any, like, innocent bystanders? Do any of them get killed?
I don't believe so.
I think there's like a rule.
Like at one point, they run into a airport and they have guns, and they run through the metal detector. And obviously it goes off in there. It's like, we're Contender. It's okay.
Because that would suck to live in that town during...
They got it.
During the season.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
They gotta do it. I bet they have... I bet they do it in different places.
In the opening scene, the pregnant lady walks in on a previous series. She walks into a convenience store and just blows some guy away. And then shops and then leaves.
He was a contender, though.
Yeah.
I think. Because I think in the rules they say that they're not allowed to interact with regular people.
I was gonna say, I wonder if there's anything against, like, if they accidentally kill someone.
Probably.
Because I would imagine that these people are not good shots.
No.
But it would also suck, like I said, to live in that town. Can you imagine like running errands and then all of a sudden people are just showing up?
Well, they do show that, right? Right, Ryan?
Yeah.
Don't people like bystanders get involved and they try to watch what's happening and all that?
Yeah. Yep.
Like imagine you're just trying to do your grocery shopping and they just come busting in and start shooting the place up and it's like, fuck, man.
I'm just trying to pick up some bread.
I got shit to do today. I gotta get this over with.
I bet they do it in different cities. They have to.
Well, I would hope so because after a while, everyone would I would move. And
yeah, I mean,
a large number of people.
That girl, the pregnant girl, won like 4 or 5 times, I think.
Well, which is the other funny thing is because if you win, you're supposed to be given your freedom, and apparently not. Or maybe they said you have to win so many in a row to get it or something.
I don't think they ever explained that, but I do know. During this, she has a baby, and they take it away from her and tell her that she can't see it until there's only one contender left.
That'd be so shitty. If you win, it's bad enough that you get put on this reality show where you have to kill people, but to win and then realize that you have to do it again.
Well, the other thing is, so she's in this is like her 3rd time through it, which to me tells me that she's a terrible person for having a kid during that time. Because automatically know that you're signed up for this. What are you doing having a kid? I don't know
if she does.
I think that's supposed to be one of the funny, ironic points.
That's stupid on her part.
Maybe she got pregnant so that she was thinking maybe they won't put me back in if I'm pregnant.
Well, she was wrong. This actually sounds a lot like, remember a couple weeks back talking about a Italian movie, The 10th Victim?
Yeah.
It kind of sounds like that, where that was kind of the same thing. It wasn't really a TV show, but they did garner fame from it and everything.
Mm-hmm.
And sports or sponsorship deals and stuff.
People hunting people.
It's
just entertaining.
People have always loved it. People have always been drawn to that idea.
Surviving the game. Running Man.
The Most Dangerous Game.
The Most Dangerous Game. That's probably the original.
I don't know how to explain it very well, but this movie is pretty funny overall.
What was the funniest part for you? What was the one that got the biggest chuckle?
Well, I distinctly remember the pregnant girl she goes to the old lady's house in a taxi cab.
A taxi what?
Taxi cab.
Taxi cab.
In a taxi cab.
And she calls the old lady on the phone. It says there's gonna be a bomb that blows up in 3, 2, and when she says 1, the lady runs out of her front door, and the old lady starts shooting at her and misses her, and she runs back inside.
Sounds funny.
It sounds
hilarious.
No, I know. It's a very, I don't want to say dry humor, but it's a very satirical movie.
So that's the one that got your chuckle box going.
Brooke Smith plays the pregnant woman, Dawn, and she was in Silence of the Lambs, and she was in Interstellar this year, and she's in Ray Donovan, that show on Showtime. Ray Donovan.
This show's up by Southwest.
I like Ray Donovan. It's a decent show. I haven't kept up with it, but
the billboards suck.
The bus decals. So, what did you think of the movie overall?
I enjoyed it. It wasn't like, an Oscar winner, but I liked it.
Now, as far as people hunting people movies, where does this stack up?
I'd say probably in the middle.
What's your favorite people hunting people?
Probably surviving the game.
What's your number 2 people hunting people? He's got he's got to think about this one.
Battle Royale?
You can't help him, asshole.
Oh.
I guess Battle Royale.
Oh, see, now, God damn it, Adam.
Gave it away.
This list is under protest.
I'm trying to think of some more. I mean, other than Battle Royale 2, which was not very good. So I never saw Most Dangerous Game. That's a movie, right? They turned that into a movie.
Oh, yeah.
I keep thinking
of the 50s, I think?
called The Game.
What, Ryan?
I keep thinking of the movie called The Game.
It's a good movie, but I don't think it falls into this category.
No?
I'm sorry. The Most Dangerous Game is 1932.
Oh, okay.
Which has
I'm
some
sure
hilarious
that there's some other ones. Running Man is another one. People hunting people. You should check that out. I almost gave that to you this week. So, any other thoughts on... well, I guess we can talk about the director, Daniel Minahan. He hasn't done much in the way of film. He's done a lot of TV since Series 7. That was his debut. But he's done a bunch of episodes of 6 Feet Under and Deadwood and Grey's Anatomy. What's her name in Grey's Anatomy? Brooke?
That?
Yeah, she is in Grey's Anatomy. I thought so. So he's done just a bunch of TV stuff. Did an episode of Homeland. Did an episode of Ray Donovan.
Couple episodes.
Five episodes of Game of Thrones.
8 of True Blood.
Yeah, well, we won't highlight that.
I thought people liked that show. Don't people like that show?
I don't know if people like that show. I certainly don't. Didn't you try to watch True Blood, Kevin?
I watched, I think, 3 minutes, and I was just flabbergasted.
Yeah, I didn't.
This is awful. Stop.
I didn't watch the last 2 seasons because I just couldn't stand it anymore. It was sort of like Dexter, but with Dexter, I was able to see it through to the end, even though I wasn't enjoying myself with it.
Well, also, Dexter just got silly, and you could at least laugh at it, because it was so ridiculous.
Yeah, I wasn't laughing, though. I was just sad.
It was a bit sad. It was about 60-40. Sad and silly.
Sad and silly.
Silly and sad.
All right, Ryan, let's go ahead and give you your drum roll. What do you give Series 7 The Contenders?
I'm going to give it a 5.
5 out of 10.
Ooh.
Wow, I thought this would be higher.
I thought it would be too. I don't remember, just looking here, I don't remember Will Arnett being the narrator. I found that surprising.
He's the game show.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
I didn't know that.
Huh.
I think this is probably before Will Arnett was...
Oh, I'm sure.
Before you knew who he was. You don't see him at all, though. Do you?
At the end, you do. When they're in the movie theater having their little standoff.
Would you recommend this to people?
Yes.
Okay. But it's pretty... Because you gave it a 5 out of 10, so that means it's kind of middle of the road.
I'll go 6.
Okay.
See,
I don't want to make it sound like it's the best movie ever, but it's not a bad time.
Adam keeps fucking manipulating things.
I'm manipulating everything today.
It's pissing me off. Everything's rigged. This is bullshit.
Oh, boy. All right, well, what do you think of The Hunger Games Mockingjay Part 1?
Nope.
I think this is the third... I think this is the third movie we had you watch in relation to The Hunger Games.
That's right.
Believe it might be.
Good stuff.
Wait,
because I know we had you watch.
Starving Game?
Yeah, I know we had you watch the Starving Games, and then I think did we make you watch the first Hunger Games?
No.
I thought that there was another one in there somewhere.
There was, but I can't remember.
I've yet to see The Hunger Games.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure that we had you watch something related to another one of the Hunger Games movies, but I can't remember what that was.
Nor can I.
That's a bummer.
Yeah. Oh well. So, no interest in the Hunger Games movies at all.
No. You guys have an interest primarily. Did your significant others turn you on to it?
What now?
No.
What's going on?
No.
Nothing from either of them?
Wow. I didn't understand the question.
He is asking if our significant others turned us on to those movies.
I saw the first one because Mary wanted to see it, which was kind of weird.
I know this won't mean anything to anyone listening, but that's how Justin is. His girlfriend turned him on to the first one. Then now he's on to him.
He's all about him now.
Yeah, he immediately watched the second one.
I mean, they're not horrible. As far as young adult stuff goes, I think it's probably the best of those. I don't know. How did the first... Kevin, since you're a big Fault in Our Stars fan, how did the first Hunger Games...
You don't even know.
How did the first Hunger Games compare to Fault in Our Stars?
Well, the Hunger Games, number one, not as much violence as in The Fault in Our Stars, so that was a letdown. But
it has
100%
less Anne Frank.
100% less Anne Frank makeout session with slow clapping. So Hunger Games wins by a thin margin. Plus, they just have those ridiculous names. They're always fun. I like ridiculous names.
By the way, the first Hunger Games movie reference that we had you watch was Beware Children at Play.
Yes.
I knew there was one in there.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Yeah, that was early on. So, all right. Any final thoughts on Series 7 or the Hunger Games?
Hunger Games reminds me of Twilight.
Well, yeah, it's definitely young adult. You have Divergent and The Giver.
Yeah, I also have the
Maze Runner.
The
Maze Runner. And the City of Bones.
Ooh.
Forgot about that one.
Man.
There's some other ones in there, too.
There's a plethora of them.
Honestly, I haven't seen that many of those young adult
No, because they're all the goddamn same.
I did see... What's the one with Saoirse Ronan? How I Live Now, I think.
Was that the one with the...
Incest.
Cousins.
Yeah.
Cousins making out. Did they make out at Anne Frank's house?
No. I don't remember where they made out. It was probably a bombed out farm.
Because I learned in The Fault in Our Stars that is the most romantic place to make out.
It sounds like it would be.
It is.
Because there's all that history.
True. And then, like, a bunch of foreigners will slow clap for you. Which is just, that's nice after you make out to have people clap. Makes you feel good.
I want to try that and see what happens in real life.
They would throw you out so fast.
You would get your ass kicked out and maybe even punched for doing that.
That shit would be all over Twitter. There would be vines.
On BuzzFeed.
Oh my god.
Couple makes out at Anne Frank's house, gets punched in the face. All right. I think that will wrap it up for the day. Send us your questions, podcast@filmpulse.net. We'll be sure to answer them on the show. Follow us on Twitter, @FilmPulseNet, @FilmPulseKevin, and @MyLegs.Don't And be sure to rate us on iTunes. We appreciate that very much. For FilmPulse.net, my name is Adam.
And I'm Kevin.
And we'll see you on Monday.
See you later.
Good stuff. Oh.
Oh.
Hey now.
Come on, bud.